It's time to pick out that perfect tree, but how did the summer's drought affect the crop, and will it have you paying more for your spruce or fir? Find out.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jennifer Hoff. Eric and Sarah have the night off. First tonight, with one holiday down, it's on to Christmas for many and hunt for the perfect tree. But with so many harvests hit hard by this summer's drought, how did those winter favorites fare? New at 10, we sent the 19's Dannika Lewis to find out.
Well, Jennifer, some good news. It looks like the drought didn't steal this Christmas. However, tree farmers are crossing their fingers, hoping for cooler temperatures and more rain over the next 10 years or so, hoping that those growing seasons make up for any damage. Scott Phillips, saw in hand and daughters close by.
Hopefully you're almost there.
Is far from his first tree trek.
It's the third one today.
3 farms in just a few hours, all in pursuit of perfection.
We're looking for a tree maybe about 7 feet, 8 feet tall, nice and full and green.
Could be easier said than found.
For a tree grower, this was about as lousy as a year gets.
The lot's full of tree seekers at Summers Tree Farm in Middleton, still able to load up tall firs for the same price, despite the hot, dry season.
It can be dry if it's cool, so between the two, we've got to have one of the two.
But buyers might not be so lucky in a decade or so when the now smaller seedlings are being sold.
What it does most quickly is kill all the seedlings we put in this year and most of those that we put in last year.
At Hans Tree Farm in Oregon, pines get a good shake before heading home for the holidays.
I don't even think in the next 5 to 7 years customers will see any change just because of this 1 year of drought.
With a good autumn rain and irrigation through the fields, only a fraction of the trees fell victim to the drought, leaving plenty for Christmas customers.
1 year doesn't affect a 10-year cycle as much as people think it would.
So deck the halls.
Well, by the time it has an effect on us, most people have forgotten that we've had a drought 10 years ago.
Because the toughest part of this season is finding just the right one.
We eventually get there.
Certainly got me in the spirit a little bit. Now, the folks over at Hans Tree Farm tell me that if there were any year to have a drought, this one would be the one for them. They actually had a surplus of trees over there last year, making for a nice backup crop of strong Tannenbaums that really withstood the drought and the weather over the summer. A little bit better than those smaller seedlings. And fun fact for you, Jennifer, over at Hans, they tell me that Wisconsin is 5th in the country for Christmas tree production.
Hey, pretty cool. I didn't know that, Dannika.
I know, me neither. There you go. Newbies to town. You know, you find out something new every day.
All right. Thank you for that story.